Hi everyone, today we are going to be reupholstering the seat cushions on our dining room chairs. So they have definitely seen much better days. This is the seat cushion that originally came with this set from Nebraska Furniture Mart. We purchased them about 4 years ago, and soon after we purchased them, we started homeschooling. Something that my kids started doing was jabbing the seats with their pencils, and I didn't know they were doing it until one day I discovered holes in the seat cushions, and it just got worse and worse. Thankfully, that's not a problem anymore. They were told not to do that, and it's been like this for a couple of years. So this is my year of 2022 getting things done, and one of the things I wanted to get done was reupholster these seat cushions. So let's go ahead and get all these cushions off the seats, and then I'll walk you through the process. The first thing I did was remove this black covering from the bottom of the cushions, and I actually saved these and decided to reuse them so that I wouldn't have to purchase new ones. And technically I probably didn't even have to have them, but I just felt like it was kind of a finishing piece to the cushion. So I took these off and then saved those to use. But once that was off, then I took just a flathead screwdriver and I popped open the staples. I tried to get the staples out with just the flathead screwdriver, and it just wasn't working. So basically just got one end up and then used pliers to pull the staples completely out of the cushion. I ended up saving the actual cushion part. They weren't too bad. They were a little bit stained from where the pencils had gone through the cushions, but other than that, they were still in pretty good condition. So the only thing I threw away were the staples and the old vinyl coverings. I purchased this cow pattern fabric from Hobby Lobby when it was on sale for 40% off, and I ended up getting 1.5 yards, which was exactly what I needed. There was a few pieces left, but for the most part, it was all that I needed. So anyways, I just laid it out, kind of made sure I was measuring it correctly, made sure I had enough overlap on each side to staple onto the seat, and then I went ahead and cut it and stapled it in. I just used a regular staple gun that I have had for years. It's nothing fancy. It's just one that I bought, I think at probably like a Hobby Lobby or Michael's, some kind of craft store, and it worked just fine. And here is the method that I used for stapling the corners. So I would just lay it flat and staple that down, and then just fold over both of the corners on top of that and staple it in. It was the cleanest fold, and there wasn't a whole lot of extra fabric bunching up. So that's what I found worked the best on the corners. I completed this project over a matter of 3 days. We just kind of did it whenever we had an hour here and there to work on the project, and my kids were right beside me as I did this. And it did take a little bit longer having them with me, but it was definitely fun showing them the process, and they loved just being involved with it. So I feel like they learned a new skill, and we also had just a fun time putting it together. So anyways, this was us working on it on a few different days, as you can see from the different outfit changes. And here is what the cushions look like with the before and the after right next to each other. I just think the cowl pattern is so fun, and it just really pops with the brown stained wood on the chairs. I love the contrast, but then it just also matches really well. So it's just a fun thing. I've always been drawn to cowhide rugs, but I've never had it in my home, but I just thought it would be fun to use that as a pattern on these chairs. So it just is kind of whimsy and just kind of a pop of something different, and just a different fabric in here. And it's, I don't know, I'm sure some people would kind of think, what in the world? But I love it. I think it's just small enough where it's not like in your face, but at the same time it's there and adds a little bit of just difference in and contrast, I guess, in the whole space there. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and it has inspired you to tackle a project in your home as well. And I will see you in the next video. I hope y'all are having a great week.